art of living better is discovering treasures you already have but weren't aware of. So, Capitec's Isona Ndongeni and Chandre Matlala went looking beneath the surface with one of their merchants, bringing South Africans closer to our rich ocean heritage.
My name is Micah Bush. I'm co-owner with my husband Nico of Scuba Xcursion, and we specialize in everything ocean. My husband, who was already a scuba diver, tried to convince me to dive for many years, and eventually when he did convince me, I just couldn't get enough of it. And he said to me, Mike, at the rate you're going, we might as well buy a boat. And I said, well, that's a good idea. And here we are.
How this proudly South African business has navigated the perfect storm of the pandemic has much to do with their strong and personal banking relationship.
What really appealed to me about Capitec is that they asked the right questions and they made sure that I had the right product for our business. And definitely the personal contact. We've got local area representation, and if you phone them, you'd get an answer within the same day. I was also very impressed with them when lockdown hit, because I had an SMS from Capitec to say, we're here for you, we're supporting you. And it was especially welcoming for a business that had to completely close during that time. I think our background in this industry is it's something that was created out of passion and wanting to introduce the general public to the ocean. Our youngest students are 10 years old, and our oldest student was 72 when he did his open water course. So our focus is to introduce people and then also to create a platform where people can go all the way up to becoming instructors, and then also help us show people our beautiful underwater world.
As well prepared as they were, Isona and Chandre were awed at themselves just going for it, diving the Indian Ocean for their first time ever. Trips are done daily here off the beach at Scottburgh, KwaZulu-Natal, where dive skipper Ashley Smith has fantastic reveals in store.
Yeah, guys, where we have arrived to now is the Aliwal Shoal. There are quite a few dive sites on this area, but we have stopped at a dive site called Chunnel, a very shallow part of the reef sitting at 14 meters. Lots of action there, lots of reef fish. We're going to get you in, first of all, handing out those fins and masks. We'll get our dive master to jump in. He'll be waiting for you in the water, so you're going to feel safe. You're going to snorkel, have a lovely drift along the shore. There's quite a lot of reef here, and we'll see what we can see along the way. It is shallow all the way through the middle, so it should be lovely. We always have a resident pod of dolphins. They're always in the area, which is lovely. So 9 out of 10 times we're getting those. We get lots of turtles, lots of reef fish, that sort of stuff. So it's sort of like a lucky packet. We never know what we're going to find, which makes it very exciting for the trip.
Not many people know this, but Aliwal Shoal is rated as one of the top 10 dive sites in the world. You don't get the biodiversity and the combination of marine life that we have and the abundance thereof anywhere else in the world. The whole of Aliwal Shoal is like a fossilized sand dune. So basically imagine for yourself walking through a mountainscape, but you're underwater. So it's got beautiful gullies and crevices and things to explore.
Their two newest snorkelers took in the experience with all 5 senses and became instant fans.
The Scuba Xcursions team is great. They literally hold your hand in the water if you need it. It was a bit of a challenge to breathe, but once you got the hang of it,
yeah, that's true.
It was a float in the sea. What do you call? I wanted to say a walk in the park, but no,
A float in the sea.
it was a float in the sea. We saw sharks, we saw dolphins, we saw some turtles, some little fishies. Don't know what they're called, but that was really amazing.
Yeah. We saw this shark that had a fish swimming on top of it where they have a symbiotic relationship and feed together. I mean, where else can you see these things but out there in the big bad ocean? It was so cool.
In the space of a morning, 2 young banking professionals had plunged into a new world and become instant ambassadors of our unrivaled marine life.
It was a bit challenging, but what I can definitely say is it was rewarding. I had an amazing time. It was genuinely, honestly, such a great experience. I can't even.
I still get goosebumps every time we get the opportunity to take people into the ocean for the first time, and that reaction that they have when they come back after 11 years, almost 12 years in business, I still get goosebumps.
We did it!
To live better in 2022 by exploring the natural wonders on your doorstep. Get started now as you stand a chance of winning a 1,000 Rand Live Better cash prize. Simply reply to the competition post on the insidersa.co.za social media platforms using hashtag #LiveBetter. T's and C's apply and can be found on the Insider SA website. Get more of the Insider SA online. Follow, connect, engage, and be inspired to live better with the Insider SA. Watch the show Monday evenings at 5:30. Repeat Saturday at 1 on S3.